Saraya.
Are they not recording? Are you recording, Crickshaw?
Fantasy Park in Seoul, day 2. So basically day 2 I was on the 3rd floor sitting. So yeah, I'll just give a quick account I guess of the experience. So basically when the day started, I had to go for the first train to go and queue up for merchandise, as I haven't gotten the hoodie and the tracksuit yet, as you guys have seen in the previous video. So yeah, basically I went to queue early at about like 6 AM. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm back for day 2. I have my Monster Energy here, even though it is fucking 10 degrees Celsius. It's so freezing. And yeah, so yesterday was kind of rushed, so didn't have a nice look of the place. I'm just coming here early to queue for merch again because I still have to pick up the Momo tracksuit and the hoodie. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to get it today. So yeah, this is like kind of like a place where I took a group photo with some of my Singapore ones and also like Hong Kong ones friends. You can see there's some banners over here, which we might take a look again later, as now I am rushing over to meet my friend at the queue for the merch because it can get really competitive and they have very limited stock. So I hope I can get it today because I'll be pretty tilted if I don't get it again. So yeah, see you guys when I get there, I guess.
Pretty damn pissed I didn't manage to get the tracksuit again, even though I queued so early. But I managed to get myself this hoodie by the end of day 2. So I guess I was pretty happy. I wore this to the concert for this day. I went back to the hotel after getting the hoodie. I immediately went out to go and queue for the merchandise again, because I knew that a member was coming to sell merchandise again on this day, because the previous day in day 1 Nayeon came out to sell merchandise, but I didn't manage to see her because I was already queuing for the standing area, which was it made me so salty because there were so little people there and I would have easily seen her. For this time I went to go and like camp over there for Sana to come out, but that fell through so badly. There were so many people, and like security were just asking people to scram. Twice isn't coming, because like it was already 30 minutes before it was around like 45 or like 30 minutes towards the concert already, and there were still no members that were coming out to sell merch. But yeah, I didn't want to take any chances, so because I had been standing there for like the last 5 hours, I wasted so much time there. I was so angry because there were so many people there, and like security just asked me to screw off, because if I had continued to stay there, I might have been able to gotten to the front of the queue, but security just asked us to screw off. And also for people who wanted to like go and re-queue for merchandise, whoever went inside the queue had to buy at least 2 items, like any item, at least 2 items. So you can't just go inside the queue and just leave it and go and re-queue again. So yeah, that's kind of like a crowd control rule that they usually use. It's not new, it has been done before. I was about to give up, but one of my friend Jay, he told me like, why not just go and queue one more time, since we are all sitting, then we can just enter last minute, not like the standing people, they had to go and queue. So I was like, true, since I've been waiting so long, might as well go and try and queue one more time just for fun, because we had still time. So that's exactly what I did. I went to queue for the merchandise. When I was reaching towards the metal barricade, this happened. Saraya!
높이 들었다. They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine.
Oh my god, I was literally like the camera, my camera. I didn't film how many people were left, but there was about like a good 10 people left before my turn, and Sana left. I was so salty because I wanted to squeeze all the way through because like literally when Sana appeared, everybody just moved to the front of the barricade, leaving the back of the barricade fully open. I just sprinted through everything, and but people obviously they realized that they made a mistake and they started moving back again. Then I couldn't manage to squeeze after that. So I didn't manage to get all the way to the front, but I did manage to get to the most front queue. Like that's why this camera view was very clear of Sana. So yeah, she was very pretty, and she was in that Momo tracksuit. I just really wanted to get Momo tracksuit. I was really lucky to be able to see Sana because I was sitting on the second day, and if I was standing, I would have already been queuing up for the standing area. So after that, I went to the third floor. Didn't manage to get a lot of fan cams. Also third day, I didn't manage to get a lot of fan cams. Basically, second day, it was pretty dull. The audience was very dead on the third floor because most of them are probably just like there to actually listen to the music, and they're not really like oncers, but more like people who listen to Twice and like their music. And yeah, probably just there to enjoy the concert itself. Or they're like sponsors or like members of staff of like JYP and stuff like that. Because like I was seated down, alright, and then I was just holding my candy bong, and I had a full gear of Twice stuff. And the person next to me was a Taiwanese. The person next to me was just some random guy. Both of them weren't like fan chanting or anything or screaming. I was the only one in my entire section. They were just screaming all the fan chants, and like I could feel so many eyes that were like gazed on me. Like what is this guy doing here? He should be down at the standing pit. Yeah, I wanted to get a second floor seat, but I didn't manage to get a second floor seat, so I had to settle for a third one. But I wouldn't complain. I mean, I guess third floor is pretty good as well. You can see a very nice overview of the entire stadium. So yeah, it's very nice. And for second day, they also had the sing-along session. For second day, the sing-along was No Nege Dama, You in My Heart, which is in one of the songs in Twicegram. So yeah, before the encore segment, they kind of had the fan support video on the screen, and then everybody sang along. It was very nice. I was very emotional. I shed a few tears. Yeah, because it was the first time I participated in a sing along with all the oncers, and it was just so powerful because it was like the entire stadium was just singing the song. It was like no Twice, it was just oncers, like a very deep and like choir like sound effect, and the reverb was
더 크게 예쁜 트와이스 힘날 수 있게 영원히 너와 함께하면서 트와이스 위해서 원스가 지켜줄게 고마워 사랑해 원스가 눈으로 행복해 너를 두지는 않을 거야 그렇잖아 너랑 그랬어 트와이스를 해서 원스가 지켜줄게 항상 고마워